Starting off our list of the top 10 richest NBA players of all time, we have Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is an extremely gifted basketball player. You just need to see him move on the court to figure this out. A lot of people either love or hate Durant. There is no in between. However, regardless of whether you like him, Durant has made quite the career for himself in the NBA. He started with the Seattle Supersonics, then moved to the Oklahoma Thunder, followed by the Golden State Warriors. Due to his immense talent, all teams were in a mini war to sign Durant. Eventually, Durant ended up going to the Brooklyn Nets after he was able to negotiate a $164 million contract with them in 2019. This shows that Durant's NBA earnings alone make him one of the world's richest athletes. In addition to his NBA income, Durant has also made some good off-court investments and endorsements, exponentially increasing his net worth. These include partnerships with giants such as Apple, ESPN, and Showtime. His current net worth is approximately $170 million. Even though Durant suffered a number of injuries in 2021, his net worth did not take a hit. At number 9, we have Hakeem Olajuwon. Olajuwon has been named the Dream because of his ability to dunk so effortlessly that his college coach said it looked like a dream. In addition to being nicknamed the Dream, Olajuwon seemed to be living the dream. Olajuwon has had an extremely lucrative career as an NBA player, where he was known as one of the best centers of all time. In addition to being part of the NBA All-Stars 12 times, Olajuwon has bagged the Defensive Player of the Year award twice. After playing 18 seasons in the NBA, Olajuwon reportedly earned $107 million. In addition to his basketball earnings, he has also made numerous investments in real estate. His current net worth is calculated to be approximately $200 million. Number 8 on our list is David Robinson. David Robinson is an excellent strategist on and off the basketball court. In his NBA career, Robinson earned the nickname the Admiral because of his service with the US Navy. He played for the San Antonio Spurs. As a 10-time All-Star, the Admiral has earned titles such as Defensive Player of the Year, League MVP, and Rookie of the Year. Anyone who saw Robinson play on the court could not help but admire his great moves. Despite earning $114 million from the NBA, Robinson has made a greater fortune for himself in the capacity of a venture capitalist. He co-founded the Admiral Capital Group, specializing in real estate investments and private equity. Robinson is the key example of a savvy businessman who used his NBA earnings smartly at the right time. His current net worth is about $200 million, making him one of the richest players to retire from the game. Now at number 7 is Grant Hill. Grant Hill has had an extremely successful career as a small forward and was named an NBA All-Star 7 times. Before being traded to the Orlando Magic, Hill signed a contract worth $92 million. However, an ankle injury after the trade saw Hill sit out a number of seasons. Whilst in 2013, Hill retired from the NBA after 19 seasons. He also made some great investments off the court. He is a co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks and makes frequent appearances on CBS and NBA TV as a broadcaster. He also has his own company, Hill Ventures, which focuses on real estate, art, and community investment projects. And in total, his net worth is estimated at $250 million. Number 6 is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most dominant centers ever to play in the NBA. He initially started with a rookie contract with Orlando Magic in 1992 for $41 million over 7 years, which was a huge payday at the time. He later played for the Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Boston Celtics. And during this time, he was named an NBA All-Star 15 times, won 4 NBA championships, and has numerous MVP titles. His current income streams include an investment in Papa John's, his shoe line, and film and music appearances. He's also been part of some major endorsement deals and has worked with companies such as Burger King, Pepsi, and Taco Bell. With a net worth of $400 million, Shaq has definitely done well for himself. Now for number 5 is LeBron James. LeBron James is arguably one of the most recognizable names in the NBA world today. He has made it to the NBA Finals 10 times, selected as an NBA All-Star 17 times, and has won 4 NBA Finals MVPs. He's been able to secure a contract worth $153 million with the Lakers. But despite that, he makes a lot of money from his off-court ventures. He has brand endorsement deals with Beats by Dre, Dunkin' Donuts, Kia Motors, McDonald's and Samsung. Even though his career is nearing its end, he is rumoured to have signed a lifetime deal with Nike, and he even owns a stake at Liverpool Football Club, bringing his net worth to $450 million, which means he has made more than enough to retire in luxury. Now for number 4, we have Kobe Bryant. While Kobe died in a helicopter crash in 2020, he'll still be remembered as one of the best players in NBA history. He had an extremely successful career, where he appeared 18 times in NBA All-Star games and earned an MVP trophy. He has delivered some great on-court performances, and some may argue he was one of the most talented players ever in NBA history. Outside of the game, he made a number of solid investments and had brand deals with Adidas, McDonald's, Nintendo and other companies. Whilst retired at the time of his passing, he had a net worth of $600 million. Rest in peace, Kobe. Heading into the top 3 of this list, at 3rd place we have Magic Johnson. If there's one player who truly turned basketball into a mainstream sport, it was Magic Johnson. Everyone loved seeing Magic Johnson play on the court, and as a star player for the Los Angeles Lakers, Johnson won 5 NBA championships and was named the NBA Most Valuable Player 3 times. He also entered into a $25 million a year contract for 25 years with the Lakers, one of the most famous sports contracts in NBA history. Despite being retired, Johnson has made some successful investments in chains like Burger King, Starbucks and AMC Theatres through his group Magic Johnson Enterprises. His current net worth is around $600 million. In 2nd place, it's Junior Bridgeman. Junior Bridgeman isn't exactly an NBA star. While he was talented, his basketball skills were not as celebrated as those of some other players. While he had a decent sporting career, his average salary as an NBA player ranged from $300,000 to $350,000. So how come he's made it to 2nd in our list of the richest NBA players? Well, Bridgeman is a prime example of a good sportsman who also had an eye for business. The bulk of Bridgeman's wealth comes from his business investments that are not related to the basketball world at all. Early on in his life, Bridgeman gained interest in Wendy's restaurants and went on to buy over 100 franchises of Chili's and Wendy's. He also owns a bottling plant for Coca-Cola and about 18 distribution centres. This shows that Bridgeman has made a business empire for himself, despite his relatively lower NBA salary. He's 2nd on our list of the richest NBA players in history, with a net worth of approximately $600 million. And now, taking the top spot on this list, it's Michael Jordan. Michael is associated by most people these days as being the Jordan in Nike's Air Jordan line. However, for those who remember the 90s, Jordan was the powerhouse behind the Chicago Bulls. It was rumoured for a single season, Jordan was paid a whopping $33 million, which was unheard of at the time. Whilst retired, Jordan is the owner of the Charlotte Hornets and the co-owner of the Miami Marlins Major League Baseball team. While he has a number of business ventures, the biggest earner is his partnership with Nike and the Jordan brand, which is rumoured to provide Jordan with a $1.3 billion payday. It's estimated Jordan's current net worth is between $1.5 to $1.6 billion, making him one of the world's richest athletes of all time.